Transformers reviews, tech and the news, whatever else I use as a muse. Hit subscribe, I appreciate the views. Influences interest on YouTube. What's going on, people? This is Inflewence, and back again with a review of Flame Toys Model Kit Optimus Prime, the G1 version. So I'm gonna do an unboxing. I'm gonna put it together off camera, and then I'm gonna do a review on it, and all in the same video. Cause I realized that other video was kind of long, and I don't know how many people watched that whole thing, or if you even like watching that whole thing, or even wanted to watch that whole thing. I doubt it. In the land of time, even though we have time, time is precious, so I don't want to waste anybody's valuable time with long videos like that. So yeah, this is the box. Just gonna unbox it real quick. Some product shots. I can't wait to get this thing together. I'm gonna try to do it 100%. Very well. I always do 100%, but I'm gonna try to glue it and get everything right. I was gonna try to paint it, but I'm not gonna do that. I should buy another one and try to dabble into the paint. But here's the instruction sheet. Here's what he'll look like after he's done. He only has a few stickers. Less is more. I like their approach to stickers, so it's kind of cool. Got this bag, these in there. Got this bag, the blues. This bag with the reds and yellows. And you have a fourth bag with some more blue, look like translucent. Probably his windows and something up, maybe some lights. His Energon axe and some miscellaneous pieces. So yeah, so that's it. So I'm gonna dive into this, and maybe periodically I'll take pictures to show where I'm at, and then we'll get into the final product. It'll be in a minute. So back in after that little montage. First time I ever made a stop motion video. So I hope you enjoyed that little bit of piece of stop motion. I think I'm gonna make more in the future. A lot of work, but kind of cool. But let's get into the figure. So this is the review after putting it together. As you saw, I assembled it. These are great. Like, I'm officially a builder now. It's just something that offers a lot of reward if you have the time. It is time consuming, but worked on it every night. Took me about 4 days and about a couple hours every day. I mean, I was looking at YouTube. I had the phone in the background playing, so I wasn't totally engaged. It was great though. I mean, I was engaged in the process, but I was stopping the stuff. It's not like I was totally concentrated on it. So it took 2 hours a night, but that's about what I worked on it. So this is just the instruction sheet. Great instructions as usual. Well, this is my second one, so great instructions as with Starscream. And oh no, there was one piece. I can't remember now. There's one piece that wasn't really clear, but I got through it. Once you'll know, because you can't insert it into other parts. I think the most tedious, the thing I appreciate about the instructions is it starts off with the most tedious I don't know if they did it on purpose. I mean, I'm new to this, so model builders might be like, yeah, of course they do. But they start off with the most tedious, with which are these hands. And they took the bulk of the time, to be honest, in the arms, because there were a lot of little parts. And here's the hands that you get. You get a lot of different hand accessories. They just come open. They just come where you plug them in, you can plug them out. They don't have any articulation individually. But you got this, you got the pointer, you got the fist that holds the gun. This is the open. What else? Do you have yeah, you have this hand, which is kind of like halfway open. And I think that's it. No, you get the fist too. You get 5 different ones. This the fist without holding the gun. It's just a fist. So you get quite a few. I already said that. So what you get? 4 different ones. 5 different ones. 5. You get 5. I'm confused because I have one on there. I have the gun one on there along with his Energon X. So yeah, the gun one is not just a fist. It has the hole for the gun, of course, and then they have one with fist where it's enclosed. So yeah, you get one of those for each hand. I think the biggest drawback of this is the gun is gray when on the box it's black. And I'm assuming they maybe assume you'll paint it. I don't know. I may try to paint it. I do have some black paint left over from a project, so I may try to tape it up in here, leave it gray, and paint the rest. I don't know. But then you have these stickers, and it's less is more. Of course, you have the symbol. Then you have these 4 stickers, which one fell off already. Thought I put it on pretty good, but I guess I did not. But yeah, I mean, the main and the Energon X. Yeah, the Energon X. So I'm gonna take that off. You just pop it off like that. It's just a hole and just a same old Energon X. I'm gonna put the pointing hand on for now, just to have a hand on, just to show. Then you have the pointing, like, let's go that way. Now the gun is okay. I mean, the gun is the gun, like it's great looking, but like I said, it's not black, it's gray. So depending on what you like, won't be happy. Oh, and if you're gonna do one of these models, right here, you need this. This is great. I had this. This is not the greatest. I use this for Starscream, and it was pretty difficult because it's so thick and it's hard to get into different places. Here, this is what you need. It's sharp. You gotta be careful though, but it's sharp and small. I'll leave a link in the description for where you can pick this up at Amazon. I think it's like $10. I'm not sure, but it's not that much. Yeah, let's get to the figure. Get to the back. See, the back is clean, as it should be. Move down a little bit. So yeah, you got, I don't have my turntable yet. So you'll see it's just a few. And that the clippers get the stuff off better too. The little pieces of flash. There are a few places where it was hard to get off. I really wish I could paint this. I mean, I could if I wanted to, but I think it would just be too in-depth, and I don't know if I have that type of patience. I don't think I do, but never know. So Articulation, which is the main event of this thing, well, the head sculpt. See the head sculpt? Only thing I don't like about the head sculpt is the eyes. The eyes are like light piping material, but they're covered up inside the head, which I never understand, but I'm assuming it's a model, so people paint these things, and they might be assuming that you paint them. So let's just, the proportions are kind of, I mean, I think the proportions are on point, but they look kind of weird just because it's not a transforming transformer. It doesn't transform, so it has more human-like proportions than a robot, a squared out robot that would transform. So to get to articulation, those ears will fall off. It's actually the first time it fell off, but it's just stuck on. I would advise you to glue them on. You don't need them to come off, so I may do that later. But they just stick on because they're part of the assembly. But you get the spin around, you get down, up, side, side, and it's on a ball joint at the bottom, and it's a ball joint at the top. So you can get like a wide array of looks. Get these arms all the way up like this. They actually go up more. They go out like that. Get them all the way around, of course. Of course, you get the double jointed. That's really double jointed. And the sculpt is great. Get the bicep swivel. We already went over these hands, but you can get the full range around the wrist, and they spin around. Not articulated, but that's to be expected. This has a ball joint in there, so you get this range of motion. Like you really get a lot. You get back like that, get in, and you can try to like do it like this, like that, so you get more forward and back. Get the spin around, of course. It does break it up a little bit, but it doesn't look bad in pictures. It definitely doesn't, and on the shelf. These skirts can come up. These skirts may fall off because they're just tabbed in. I don't know, but these don't come off. But you don't need them to get the, actually they do come up. I forgot, they're just tabbed in too. But that's something they just peg in, so yeah, they will come off. That's negative, but I mean, it doesn't happen that much. This right here, I would glue if I was you. See how, let me show you. This is how you assemble this. So I wouldn't glue the skirt because you want the skirt to be able to come up, but I would glue this back piece into here so it doesn't come off like that. But it just pops off. Then you can get the leg all the way up, and you can get it all the way back like that. And all the way around, you have the swivel built in at the top. Of course, you get double jointed knees, so you get the full range of knee, and the knee doesn't look that bad. A little bit of hole there, but to be expected. Then you get double jointed feet even. Okay. I'm just pulling everything off. So the toes are separate, like you can see. I mean, that's a good thing, because then you can see what's going on. Toes are separate. So they spin around like this. They can get a little wiggling. And then you have that kind of like the rocker, but the whole thing doesn't rock. But then you can get the whole thing to rock like that or like this, because that's also on the ball joint. So you can kind of fake it, but then you can also try to get the toe. See how the toe, I don't know why I wasn't pushing it right. Toe does that too. So the toe gets up crazy. So you can actually like kind of get a toe, a little toe pose. So he looks like he's on his toes, like if he's running or something. I don't know why you would use it, but you can get it if you want it. So yeah, man, I think that's it as far as articulation. I always seem to forget something in articulation, but I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Oh, I am forgetting something. And this. So it's just does open up, and this opens. This is another gripe. It has like kind of fake matrix, and it's the same light piping material in there because you had to put it in, but of course there's no light getting in there, so it doesn't really shine. It would be nice if it was all the way to the back or something and you could get some light in there, or if it was painted shiny metal, which you can do yourself. But if you really wanted to, you could get his hands on with the other hands. That's what these are for, I believe. So you can get the open chest pose, which is pretty cool. And these windows are clear, translucent. They suggest you glue them. I did glue them, so they're glued. But yeah, I think that's it as far as this. If you like this review, or you want to see more Transformers reviews or tech reviews, which I haven't did any tech reviews in a while, but you can subscribe, and I appreciate it greatly if you do. If you would like to share or like this video, if you do like it, I appreciate that too. So I'll get on with you in the next one.
Ain't no, life ain't no, life ain't no, life ain't no. As long as you alive, you can give another try and take it real.